In this video I'll tell you my advice for house training your puppy when living in an apartment. I've raised my golden retriever dog in an apartment his first 7 months. And I have also spoken to 24 dog trainers and dog experts regarding this topic. Everything I discuss in this video comes directly from my book How to House Train Your Puppy, The Ultimate Guide. Hi, my name is Robin and I'm the owner of the website puppybee.com. I'm here to help you prepare for your puppy in the best way possible so you know what to expect and what to do when you get a puppy. Besides my book How to House Train Your Puppy, The Ultimate Guide, I've written 3 other puppy training books, and I've written these 4 books in cooperation with over 30 well-known dog trainers. And again, these tips I'm going to share with you in this video come directly from my first book, and that's How to House Train Your Puppy, The Ultimate Guide. Firstly, you as a new puppy owner living in an apartment have several options to show your puppy where to relieve itself. The first option is to use puppy pads or newspapers. The second option is to using your balcony, if you have one. The third option is to stick to a really tight puppy walking schedule. And this means you preferably not use your balcony, nor puppy pads or newspapers. Your goal is to let your pup always pee and poop outside. And to come straight to the point, the third option, stick to a tight puppy walking schedule and not use your balcony, nor using puppy pads or newspapers, is the best option to get your 4-legged friends house trained the fastest way. I asked 24 professional and experienced dog trainers the question whether or not it is smart to make a puppy pee out on the balcony. 12 of the 24 dog trainers provide good reasons not to have puppies pee on the balcony. For instance, they say you run the risk of slowing down the house training process by letting your puppy pee and poop on your balcony. Having it do its business on the balcony one time and downstairs the next time is confusing, delaying the learning process. The other half of the dog trainers indicate that it's alright to do so if you wish. Do note, however, that even if 12 dog trainers indicate that you can have your puppy pee out on the balcony, you shouldn't make a habit of it. This is meant for emergencies only. If you see that your pup is about to pee, pick it up quickly and put it outside on the balcony. But remember to stick to the puppy schedule though. If you don't, allowing your puppy to pee and poop outside on a balcony all the time, it will think it is the usual state of affairs and continue to do that. You won't be able to take your puppy to the balcony without having to pee first. It could take a long time before it kicks that habit and finally understands that your balcony isn't intended for peeing or pooping. You can download the puppy schedule I created for free. My puppy schedule has been downloaded for thousands of times already by my Dutch audience. I have a similar YouTube channel in the Netherlands, and this puppy schedule has always been a popular download. You can find a link to that puppy schedule in the description below this video on YouTube. Or you can go to my website puppybee.com. If you do decide to let your puppy pee and poop out on the balcony, my advice would be to put a box filled with sand or grass on it, to teach your pup that it should actually poop and pee on sand or grass. You could also place puppy pads out there as an alternative. Another good idea is placing a cat box filled with sand or cat litter in the living room for your puppy to do its business on. Keep in mind though that whenever your puppy pees or poops out on the balcony, that means you were too late to take it out on the street downstairs. Learn from these moments, training yourself to take your puppy outside sooner next time so it can answer nature's call where it should. Carry your pup outside on your arm during the first few days because it has absolutely no control over its bladder yet. You don't want it to pee as you're running down walkways of your flat after all. We all understand that living 3 floors up means that it just takes more time and effort to take your puppy outside with you. There will be times when you find it hard to stay motivated, but keeping it up is crucial. You will be rewarded for your efforts soon enough. At night especially, I can imagine that it's more practical to have your puppy relieve itself on puppy pads, preventing you from having to go all the way downstairs all the time. But still, if you can find the motivation to go outside, then that is always the fastest way to really house train your puppy in an apartment. Same goes for puppy pads or newspapers. Obviously, using puppy pads or newspapers can be a handy solution for you living in an apartment, as it will help preventing you from having to race downstairs to get your puppy outside when the urge becomes too much. But you need to know that many dog trainers stress that this approach can make it difficult to get a puppy 100% house trained later on. Make sure they actually pee and poop outside rather than on the puppy pads or newspapers. Another drawback is the fact that this behavior may persist if you use puppy pads or newspapers for too long. As said before, my advice will always be to stick to your walking puppy schedule as consistently as possible. If your puppy absolutely can't delay any longer, use puppy pads or newspapers if you must. But make sure you learn from moments like these, however, to ensure that you will take the puppy outside sooner next time. As you probably already know, I'm not an advocate of using puppy pads or newspapers because it can delay the house training process. But for the people who do decide to use puppy pads or newspapers anyway, here is some advice to help you along. Step 1. Install several boxes lined with puppy pads throughout the house during the first week, allowing your puppy to relieve itself in different places. Over the course of the week, gradually remove the boxes one at a time. By the end of the week, your puppy will have only one place left to do its business. Step 2. Whenever you see your puppy making its way to the box lined with newspapers or puppy pads, lift it up and take it outside to pee or poop there. As you live in an apartment, it is best to carry a pup all the way so it won't pee on the hall room floor or in the elevator. And always remember, if it managed to pee outside, reward it with praising words and a nice treat. Step 3. When you notice that your puppy managed to hold its pee for longer periods, remove the newspapers or puppy pads altogether. Be aware that you will have to keep a closer eye on your pup now though, to prevent it from peeing or pooping around the house without you noticing. Pay close attention to its behavior too, because your puppy is going to looking for that newspaper box whenever it has to pee. As soon as you see this happen, lift the pup up and take it outside to answer nature's call. For this situation, it is best to use a dog crate when you cannot supervise your puppy. By using a crate, you make sure it cannot pee or poop around the house without you noticing. You can also click your pup's leash to your belt if you don't have a dog crate or when your pup is not used to a dog crate yet. This is also called close tethering. By doing this, you make sure your pup cannot leave your side and pee or poop inside without you noticing. But remember, whether you're using a dog crate or the close tethering technique, or maybe both, you still strictly and consistently need to follow the puppy walking schedule to make sure it gets enough possibilities to eliminate outdoors. Well, there you have it, my ideas on potty training your puppy in an apartment. I would love to know your thoughts on this. Are you going to use puppy pads or newspapers? Are you going to use your balcony? Or are you consistently going to stick to our puppy schedule, which I feel is the fastest way to success? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any questions related to potty training your puppy in an apartment or other potty training questions, let me know in the comments below. If you're watching this video around the time I publish this video, then you're lucky and you will have all my 100% attention, as I just started this YouTube channel and I have only 7 subscribers. So please leave a comment below and hit me up with all of your questions. I promise to answer all of them. Also, please click the like button if you find this video of any value to you. If you didn't find any value in this video, then please let me know as well. I would like to know whether or not I'm doing a good job here. Lastly, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the big red subscribe button so you won't miss my next video next Thursday. Every Thursday there is a new video related to puppy training. Also, please visit my website puppyb.com for more information about puppy training. I wish you all the best with your puppy and make sure you enjoy every moment. Thanks for watching my video and I'll see you next time.